So Gytis, you brought some B2B products, B2C products, globally different stuff, right? Like website builders, healthcare products, right now cybersecurity product, before that energy, right? So what are the most common fails you saw in your experience, and how the startup could avoid that?
In my experience, most of the failures with the startups comes basically due to the lack of proper positioning. But if you are the founder or executive branch in the startup, you have to be obsessed with positioning, because if you won't be able to tell your story for people and how you solve their unique problems, you're fucked, literally. Especially in B2B SaaS, because people in B2B SaaS are bombarded with many different messages from many different vendors. And if you don't relate with those people problem, you're just wasting your media budget, you're wasting your PR budget, etc. So for companies who are doing something extremely new, either B2B SaaS or B2C, I would suggest to focus on positioning. And positioning is this super simple, basically, exercise, which just requires, for you to write down a few different things. I would suggest you to write a few words. So one word is persona, right? Who is your persona? And the example from Cyber Upgrade would be specifically CTOs who don't have any dedicated cybersecurity people on their company. Okay, because usually those are the people who are approached by CEOs and telling, please take care of the compliance stuff, we don't have anywhere to go, right? The second thing, problem, right? In our case, problem is that we don't have anyone else to give the bullshit task to, so CTO gave me this task and therefore I'm overloaded and therefore I cannot do anything else and I don't know what to do with the compliance, right? Third, alternative, because there's no matter what you do, whether you're in B2B SaaS or B2C, the problems that people have are age-old. So you're not inventing problems. You're basically finding new solutions to the problems that already are there, right? Even if you don't have obvious alternatives, like obvious competitors, there are, right? So for Facebook, the alternative is watching Netflix, right? For Netflix, the alternative is going to the movies, right? For going to the movies, the alternative is going for ice cream or whatever, right? So basically, there is always the alternative to something, to some problem, right? So for you to painstakingly wrote down every single alternative that your persona might have to solve that particular problem. In our case, the alternative is working with super expensive compliance and security auditors, right? Or using the incumbent solutions. And the fourth thing is why. Why you are unique, why your solution matters, right? Where's your differentiation? And you don't have to limit yourself to only one use case. Use case means taking all these variables as a single package and then trying to find your messaging, find the distribution channels, find the product market fit with every single use case, right? And a business can have 4 different use cases, you can have 5 different use cases, or you can have 2 different, it doesn't matter. But you are not limited to only one, individual use case. So if you nailed your positioning properly, you're halfway there to kind of having a proper background upon which you can then build your market entry, no matter whether you do sales rep driven, acquisition, whether you do digital marketing driven acquisition, etc.